I'm Ben Calvert, Chief Information Security Officer at SLAC National Accelerator Laboratory. SLAC is a Department of Energy-funded national laboratory that's operated by Stanford University in Menlo Park, California. We're funded by the Department of Energy to do world-class science, and we're operated by Stanford, which is a world-class research institution. So together, that collaboration has produced a number of Nobel Prizes and does cutting-edge science for the past 50 years. We have a single facility that's owned by the Department of Energy but operated by Stanford University that has a 2-mile linear accelerator that's used to understand and explore the fundamentals of particles and the universe and do great cutting-edge science. Our research at SLAC generates huge volumes of data, and that drives our data center strategy because we have to accommodate high volumes of data in a kind of a cutting-edge approach to collecting, managing, and delivering that data to other scientific institutions around the world. My responsibilities include planning for infrastructure lifecycle, driving our strategy around data center rejuvenation and refresh, and making sure that the data center meets the organization's needs far into the future. In order to support our research at the laboratory, we are required to accommodate high density, high capacity experiments by accommodating things like 100 racks of new infrastructure in our data center, including many racks to accommodate storage and high performance computing environments. IDCA is a terrific organization that is leading the industry in creating new standards for data centers. What I really like about IDCA's approach is that it's holistic, and it has the application at the center of its framework so that the outcomes of the data center approach is really aligned with the organization's goals around application service delivery. So where IDCA excels is that they have built a framework that is holistic and builds upon other frameworks in a way that's very unique and very comprehensive. The people that founded and who have organized IDCA are people who have had a combined decades worth of experience in the data center industry and who have built, deployed, and consulted, evaluated, and audited data centers worldwide, North America, and probably on every continent. So their expertise and the value that they bring to the content and material around the IDCA training and the expertise that they bring to the IDCA Infinity paradigm is really spectacular, and it's something that I haven't seen anywhere else. IDCA's Infinity paradigm is the framework by which the organization has laid out how all the aspects of the data center paradigm are aligned and managed. And again, it's very holistic in its approach. So starting at the application and working your way all the way down to the data center topology, all the components of the IT infrastructure are included in that, including cybersecurity. As someone who's been in the cybersecurity space for over 15 years, I believe that data centers are a key component of our security and information security paradigm. So the work that IDCA is doing around data centers, including a holistic of cybersecurity and information security, helps us to make sure that we're managing all of our cybersecurity requirements and obligations and managing risk holistically, including physically, logically, and at every layer. One of the great things about the IDCA paradigm is that because it's holistic and it pulls in all aspects from the application down to the data center topology, is that it provides a common language for everybody that's involved in application delivery to speak the same language and understand how they fit into the holistic paradigm. So people who are working at the application layer and people who are working at the physical layer of the data center, they all have alignment all up and down the chain and can talk to each other in a very understandable way and a comprehensive way around how all those pieces work together. This approach can really help a research organization like SLAC to build an approach for data center management and data center strategy that's going to ensure that we're completely aligned with our research mission and that we can plan and make decisions now that are going to ensure that we get the right outcomes for our scientists in the future. Something unique about IDCA's approach is that it's driven by the user community. And so because it's focused on the needs of the users and not necessarily vendor-centric, it really has the opportunity to be fully embraced and fully leveraged by all organizations globally because of that holistic approach and because it's not built around a specific set of vendors' requirements. Data centers are an incredibly large and rapidly growing industry that requires really comprehensive knowledge of all the different aspects of from operational technologies, current trends, and because of that, it really needs a focused program which enable qualified professionals and would organize to demonstrate their knowledge, but also would now allow organizations who really require and rely on data centers to find and hire people who really know what they're doing around data centers, because it's a core part of any organization's strategy that relies on application delivery. IDCA data center training programs are really unique in the industry. They're focused on a great framework, but the staff and training personnel are world-class. The training is conducted by people who have built data centers and consulted in data centers for many, many years, and who have really pragmatic hands-on experience and who really can explain every aspect and nuance of the data center framework, all the way from facilities down to power and cooling management, all the way up the application stack, including things like IT service management and application delivery. Having taken the IDCA courses, I would wholeheartedly recommend them to anybody who wants to either round out their experience, who may have a lot of experience already in data centers but wants to make sure that they fill in any gaps, or even for people who are very new to data center to become competent and understand all the aspects of data centers. Based on what I've seen in the industry so far, I don't think any other organization is as well positioned as IDCA to put together a program that would be respected by the industry and would have the rigor around the content and material to really enable professionals to get the experience and knowledge that they need to manage data centers holistically. Having seen the material and gone through the training, I'm really glad that I have had the opportunity to make contact with IDCA and acquire that knowledge, because it's been really helpful for me. I'm Ben Calvert, Chief Information Security Officer at SLAC National Accelerator Laboratory, and I am IDCA.